Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV and our Luck of the Irish campaign. And this is episode 18, I believe. And in this episode, we're going to try and get ourselves two new vassals. That being Ulster and Meath. Meath is the one we might have to work on, but it's looking like a pretty much a certainty that we are going to get Ulster. I'm turning the speed down. I noticed before I started recording, that we have a new mission we can take, which is turn Aish into a city. Which we will do, because we've currently just started converting that one. Not converting, colonising. So what I want to see is, with Ulster and Meath, is what their relationships are with their neighbours. So England are very close to being able to diplo-vassalize them, assuming that that's what they're going for, which is what I would suspect that it is. Stupid thing. So what we're going to do is bring our guy back from Meath, send a gift to Ulster, and also we'll send a gift to Meath, because I desperately want to try and beat England to it. Because what might end up happening is I'm going to proclaim guarantee. Right, so as soon as this ticks over, or rather 10th of September, we'll be able to offer the vassalization. Yes, fabulous. Right, so we've got Meath. So why is that suddenly dropped? Because that was a lot closer. That was, I swear, that was about 46. We're going to proclaim guarantee over them anyway, and see if that makes them like us anymore. Maybe slightly. So our alliance with Ulster is actually breaking. Huh? They no longer see her. Okay, I think that was just a bug. Never mind. Said that our alliance was worth breaking, but we didn't have one. It was a vassalization. So that might come down. I don't know. We'll just have to see, and hope, I guess. Because I would really like to vassalize both of them. Because what I'll eventually do is annex Ulster. And if I could get Meath, that would be brilliant, because what that means is I could then form Ireland, which would be amazing. Is there anything else I can do? Ooh. Karankawa has become self-sustaining. So that means I'm going to move around to a die. Fabulous. And we will not be long off getting our what's that? 1, 2, 3, fourth colonial nation. So I don't care. Netherlands have inherited the throne of Brabant. So who are Netherlands actually allied with? Austrian Papal State. So not really anyone worthy of our attention. I do need to cozy back up to France, though, because I definitely do not want the relations to sort of sour. I need France, to be honest. But yeah, is there anything else I could do to actually make Meath like us? Once your province is -1, desire Ulster. Okay, so that explains what one of the -1s anyway. Potentially. Tyrone economic base compared to Meathian. See, I hate that modifier. It's so stupid. It is very, very silly. Reason being is because the way the ratios work, I remember in, I think, one of my other campaigns, I was looking to it, and you have to, like, have an obscene amount more economic power than somebody, like... Sorry, let me start again. To get rid of that malice, or to bring it down, I would have to gain a vast amount of, basically, development. Is what that is referring to. It's just silly, really. There's not really any other way I can cozy up to them, I don't think. I will want your maps, though. Not your maps, what am I on about? Trade power. I'll take 40% of the trade power. And I will also... What else will I do? I'll offer you military access as well. And take military access. I couldn't care less. That's unfortunate. Right. So Meath is our ally, at least for the moment. Worst comes to worst and they don't decide to actually, you know, become our vassal, then we'll just have to break the alliance and invade them. I just wanted to make sure that there was no way that they'd end up cozying up to anyone else. So then, obviously, they'd be brought into another war. And France are just going nuts. They had a weak start, but damn if they haven't, like, improved. I guess I'll go back to improving relations with Ulster, just to make sure it's capped at max. There we go, 100 population. That's what we need. Speeds up everything. So what am I looking like on technology? I'm ahead on admin by 6 years. But ideas, we're currently doing Diplo idea. What's our focus? Is Diplo. Okay. So I actually can spend some admin points, which I might well do. As and where I can. Because I've developed quite a lot of areas. Actually. But equally, I don't want to throw it away on places that aren't giving me a huge amount of money. Like most of these places. They're not giving a lot at all, are they? Giving next to nothing. So Leinster's probably the next best one. What? Let's have a look, see what our colonies are doing. So they've obviously got Roanoke. Have they started another one? Yeah, yes, they've started Manhattan. Brilliant. What about Canada? Have Canada started any more? They have not. Nope. Canada has started no more colonies, which is a little bit annoying. What about Cuba? I can't see any. They'll be the ones who are making most of the money, to be honest, will be Cuba. What with the Caribbean trade node. Speaking of which, I was going to say we need some more ships, but we can't really get any more ships. Protecting trade node in the Caribbean. You're just sat there. That's not really protecting a trade node now, is it? That's very lazy of you. Saying that, we have got pretty much all the trade coming our way. And then further up there, we're basically looping it around the to the North Sea, rather than the English Channel. Or, actually no, it doesn't go to the English Channel, does it? It goes down to Bordeaux, and then up to Champagne, and then English Channel. So yeah, we're doing quite well, reasonably well. It'd be nice if we could actually keep some more of this money, though, that's in the North Sea. As it stands, however, there's not really much way of doing that. Let's improve relations with... Have we got 3 rivals now? England... well, no, we don't. So, well, we don't have 3 diplomats anyway, so there's no point going for that achievement still. So what can I do with this spare diplomat? I'm going to send him to improve relations with Canada. Go spend some time in the cold North Canada region. Enjoy. So, I think it's probably best to build some stuff now that we're actually making money. So, what's going to give us the most bang for our buck? So I think it's actually going to be the workshop in Aberdeenshire. So we'll put one of them there. We also should probably... We're going to pop down a marketplace in Cork as well. Lovely jubbly. We've got another colony who's not far off being completed, actually. Sod's law, it'll get up to like 950 something, and then we'll get a pop-up going, you can add 200 people to this. And it'll be silly. We're not really getting much competition, are we, actually? Like, colonization-wise. I mean, Canada are obviously blobbing, but then Canada always do. What am I on about Canada? Spain. I think they're declaring war. Yeah, New Grenadan War for Independence. Wow. That would be really good for us. Because, I mean, oh, yeah, Spanish Peru have got a load of... they must have conquered this land, so they've got a load of separatists and zealots. Spain are just getting destroyed at home by France. So France actually in this war. Yeah, they're in the independence war, so it looks like New Granada are going to become independent. Which I believe is, when it becomes independent, that area is Colombia, I think. I guess what I could do is recruit a conquistador and then hunt for the 7 cities. Because doing that will at least explore some areas. I've got no other need for that army at the moment, so might as well send him on a little jaunt. Inflation and military power. 1.83 currently. You know what? I don't like inflation, so I'm just going to go for normal. Get the 10. Oh, there we go. I just missed it, but one of our colonies just finished. So where will we send now? Where will we send? A die turn into a city. What's that? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so it's when it actually finishes. So we probably want to go there and there, I imagine. Reason being... What just finished? It was, yeah, that one. We want to cut the coast off, essentially. Because if we can cut the coast off, that'll prevent anyone else from starting to colonize. Which is why it's nice that New Tyrone is moving along the coast rather than inland. It would have been nice if their initial colony was further down the coast, but... Oh well, it's better than nothing. Canada have started their first one. Amazing. Minus 102 growth per year. My god. I might have to go and help them after I finish Mexico. Actually, no, never mind. My army's nowhere near there, so I don't have a choice. Connaught will come under a thing of nobility. That's really annoying. I can't remove it for another year, which is what I will do, I think. Yeah. I'm going to remove it from nobility once this year is up. I've got another merchant. Brilliant. Where am I going to send this guy? Let's send him... Let's pop him here. Transfer trade power. I want to get as many bonuses for transferring downstream or upstream or whatever that modifier is. The more of those we have, the better. Technology! Military technology. So, Latin Caracol, Cavalry, and Bastion. But we won't need a Bastion, because I don't think we have any forts other than our capital. Because we don't need them. I could build somewhere else. What can I build? What can I build? What do I want to build? I probably want to build a church. I shall build a church there. Aish, or Aish, is almost done. A few more months. Yeah, what I'm going to do is try and close off this coast, I think, and at least start off a colonial Louisiana. Because the more individual colonial nations I have, the, like, I can go off and do other things, like starting to fill out Canada a little bit, and they'll just get on their own. They'll, you know, do their own thing and start colonizing themselves, without me having to put any money into it or anything. So that would be brilliant. So let's go and see how long we have. I didn't take a note of the date as to when I... Oh, okay, I can remove nobility. This will decrease their loyalty. Ah, never mind. Decrease their loyalty by 20. See, I can't request anything from them now because of that modifier. Although I can do this, I think. Actually, no. Let's take this mission first. Sweden's opinion of Tyrone is 100. It's currently 45. Sure. Come back from there. You go. Improve relations. Right. So yeah, let's work this out. It was Connaught it was in, wasn't it? So it will reduce their loyalty down to 30 and reduce their influence a decent amount, which is good. And this will give me 15 loyalty, which will bring it up to 45. So I think that's fine. There we go. Because Connaught was actually making more money before they were there. Nobility are great at giving manpower, but that's about it. If you want to boost other stuff, you... like taxes, you gotta go with the clergy. So let's... what are we gonna do? Are we gonna send another colonist out somewhere? I thought that said chimichanga then. What geographical area is that in? Okay, so we're now into colonial Louisiana. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once those ones are done, that'll be our new colonial nation finished. And then we'll start on our new one. Here. Glorious. What we need now is more colonists. I don't think there's any policies we can adopt at the moment to get them. Oh, wrong tab. There we go. No. Nothing whatsoever. Great. Enforce serfdom. We don't have a choice because we don't have any way of getting more stuff. God damn it. Grant New World Charter. We definitely want that. Ooh, that was lucky. I was worried we were going to get stuck with a disaster because we obviously can't. We don't have any way of increasing our loyalty with them at the moment, but it just ticked on its own. So that's fine. So I just improved relations with Canada. Who else needs them? Wow, I mean, nobody needs relations improving with them, but I always like to. Yeah, brilliant. So hopefully in the next episode we'll definitely have at least one more colony, which will be a die. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, a die was in colonial. Whoa, what have I done? A die will be in colonial Louisiana, I think. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Yeah, so in the next episode, we'll hopefully get colonial Mexico finished. And then we'll move in, start doing colonial Louisiana. And then after that's done, I'm not sure what other ones there are that we haven't done yet. I'm not sure what area this is. But we'll probably go back up and either start doing Florida, Caribbean, or Canada. One of those three. Haven't decided yet. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.